Gen 2 Phase D subdivision. I'm Miss Carlos and I'm with my co-workers from Eye Spy CCTV Inc. We would like to suggest installing CCTV cameras in your subdivision.
Yes, that's true. Our CCTVs are colored, high in quality, which is 1080 MP resolution, have night vision, and has an affordable price. And also, they are waterproof.
Our CCTV can rotate up to 270 degrees horizontally and 90 degrees vertically.
If you're curious about the distance that our CCTV can capture, well, let us explain it to you.
The IR distance either day or night is 30 to 50 meters. It's a 2mm camera size location. I'll tell you the main features of our CCTV. It supports wireless Wi-Fi motion, detection, and alarm tone function. Supports free 30-day cloud storage. Data security is more stable sometimes. And lastly, it supports alarm mode custom setting, DIY custom setting, and alarm bell.
Let's talk about the CCTV camera lens. A convex lens is the lens used inside security cameras. The focal length is the distance between the center of the lens and the point at which parallel rays that incident on the converge to make a sharp image, i.e., focus of the lens. Focal length is measured in millimeters or mm in short. A camera with lower focal length will have greater optical power than the one with larger focal length. The lens with larger focal length will have higher magnification and narrow angle of view. Conversely, for shorter focal length, it will have lesser magnification and wider angle of view. Generally, 2 mm, 2.0 mm, 3 mm, 8 mm, 12 mm, or 50 mm. Lens are used in the security camera. Field of view is the area which the lens allows us to see. For a wider FOV, the focal length of the lens should be small.
Also, we already thought about where to put your CCTVs without a blind spot.
Yes! First, this is the lot plan. And now this is the lot plan with a graph. As you can see in your screens, the red dots represents the location of our CCTVs. And the lines connects the other pair of the CCTVs. As we have said earlier, our CCTVs can rotate 270 degrees horizontally, which is perfect to their destined location. Let us explain further using our plane coordinates. The formula is C is equals to the square root of x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared.
In the line segment AB, point A is in negative 13 in x-axis and positive 3 in y-axis, while point B is in negative 15 in x-axis and negative 5 in y-axis. Now, let's follow the formula. C equals the square root of x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared. Square root of negative 13 minus negative 15 squared plus 3 minus 5 squared. Since negative 13 and negative 15 is the same sign, you will add them, so it will be 28 squared plus 3 minus 5 is equals to negative 2, so negative 2 squared. Next is, you will get the square root of 28. So 28 times 28 is equals to 784. And you will get the square root of negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is equals to negative 4. And 784 plus negative 4 is equal to square root of 780. The square root of 780 is 27.93 squared. So the line segment AB is equals to the square root of 27.92. Then for the line segment CD, point C is in negative 0.5 in x-axis and positive 5 in y-axis, while point B is in the negative 6 in x-axis and negative 3 in y-axis. Then let's proceed to the formula. Square root of negative 7.5 minus negative 6 squared plus 5 minus 3 squared. So since negative 7.5 and negative 6 is the same, we will add them. It is negative 13.5 squared plus, and 5 minus 3 is equal to positive 2 squared. So you will get the square root of negative 13.5, and it is 182.25. And the square root of 2 is positive 4. So 182.25 plus 4 is equals to 186.25. And the square root of 186.25 is 13.65. So the line segment CD is equals to square root of 13.65. For line segment EF, point E is in the negative 2 in x-axis and positive 5 in y-axis, while point F is in the negative 3 in x-axis and negative 3 in y-axis. Square root of negative 2 minus negative 3 squared plus 5 minus 3 squared. So negative 2 and negative 3 is the same, we will add them. So 5 squared plus 5 minus 3 is equal to negative 2 squared. If you get the square root of 5, it is 25. Plus, if you get the negative 2 squared, it will be negative 4. 25 plus negative is equal to square root of 29. The square root of 29 is 5.39. So, line segment EF is equals to square root of 5.39.
For the line segment GH, point G is in the positive 1 in x-axis and positive 5 in y-axis, while point H is in the positive 3 in x-axis and negative 3 in y-axis. Let's now follow the formula. For our solution, C is equals to the square root of 1 minus 3 squared plus 5 minus negative 3 squared. Now, it is equals to the square root of 2 squared plus 2 squared. Then, it is equals to the square root of 4 plus 4. And lastly, it is equals to the square root of 8, which has the answer of 2.88. Lastly, for the line segment IJ, point I is in the positive 7 in x-axis and positive 5 in y-axis, while point J is in the positive 6 in x-axis and negative 3 in y-axis. And now the formula. The solution for it is C is equals to the square root of 7 minus 6 squared plus 5 minus negative 3 squared. Then square root of 1 squared plus 2 squared. Then it is equals to the square root of 1 plus 4. Then square root of 5. Then the final answer is 2.24. And that's it.
Let us tell you why you should hire us to install CCTV cameras in your area.
Why do we need to install CCTV cameras in properties that have been sold but no one has moved in yet?
CCTV stands for closed circuit television. It allows the use of video cameras to monitor the interior and exterior of a property, transmitting the signal to a monitor or set of monitors. In order to install CCTV cameras, it has to be a high-quality camera to see clear picture, so that we can ensure the safety of the residents in Region 2 Phase D, and it should be at an affordable price. I can assure you that you will not regret that you chose us to give security to your people.
I believe that CCTV cameras should be installed in Region 2 Phase D subdivision because it is for security purposes, to maintain a peaceful environment, and to ensure the safety of the homeowners.
Firstly, CCTV should be installed in Region 2 Phase D because it is for security purposes. The CCTV has an IR distance of 30 to 50 meters either day or night, so even at night, guards can monitor the place through night vision. It has a higher quality resolution, 1080 MB resolution to be exact. It can rotate 270 degrees horizontally and 90 degrees vertically, and with that, it can capture a wide coverage. All of this is helpful because They can watch over if there are frequencies like robbery, trespassing, etc. As an outcome, CCTVs can help the guests observe the area distinctly and with light.
Installing CCTV cameras in a Jane tool is they will help it maintain the peaceful environment. With that, guard can monitor the one who creates such a noise at night, the one who creates fights between a resident and another resident, and kids or teens that are outside within curfew hours. Guards can reprimand the resident that makes kids such a noises, fight, and etc. As a result, the CCTV can be used as evidence to the scene that are recorded to it. Guards can reprimand and also it can really maintain a healthy and calm surroundings.
Lastly, installing CCTVs can ensure the safety of the residents living in Region 2-150. It will assist the guards at the gate to help them determine who has the proper stickers on their cars in the neighborhood, stickers that can assure the guard that they are from the district, and also to avoid incoming cars that aren't from the area. It can also help us to avoid riding in tandem that may cause harm to the residents that are planning to live in the area. The advantages that the residents may get is they will feel safe in this environment and will not be afraid to live here.
CCTVs are useful and helpful in Region 2 Phase D because it can assure the safety and the security of the homeowners, and it can preserve a peaceful surroundings. You will not feel nervous or anxious to live here because you know in yourself that you are secure.
It's time for you to choose us to install a CCTV camera in your hometown for your safety and security. So, madams
And sirs,
And as
If
We're
you're
interested in
Employing us.